I don't know if I told you, but you kissed my ass. Cool.
Rodgers now on first down. And incomplete to open things up. He was trying to get it to the Hall of Famer Barry Sanders there. And it's second down.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary.
I think I felt last game.
To the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to second.
Trying to show you what happened.
25. To throw again. Rodgers over the middle to Beckham. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there.
Playoff
This one good for
right?
18. So 4 plays, Charles, all passes here on the opening drive and already in the red zone.
And even if you're planning for them to throw the football a lot, on the opening drive, if they go 4 for 4 on you, you're off balance on defense. I've been there before. And part of you keeps thinking, they've got to run it at some point, right? They've got them really mixed up at this point. If I were them, I'd keep pressing the advantage. They're throwing it really good.
I just want to get rid of it.
Played as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
All right.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Rodgers. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. From 3 yards out. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. See, it didn't seem like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
I give us the ball quick, so I remember them being on offense. Oh. That is my
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Already had my
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
That throw by Vick incomplete. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. That'll bring up second down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
It's Kamara in the passing game. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. On play action, Vick. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Chandler Jones coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive, then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go, shh.
There is a hush indeed. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Go.
They will indeed go for it. Vick going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the...
Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34, the 20, 10, and he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
First down, New England.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Not much there, only a yard.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
They only got a yard out of that last completion.
I wasn't playing PS4 Madden when I done already.
Rodgers to throw once more. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Antonio Gates, 49 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They were trying to get a name together, but they didn't get one yet.
A first down throw coming for Vick. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara. And that'll bring up second down.
So they didn't want to do it mid-season last year.
To throw again, Vick. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
On third down, Vick. Flush to his right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the great one, Darrelle Revis. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And it's third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
From the gun, Vick. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kamara. And he fires one that's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him now.
Thank you. Okay. That's right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level will be off the charts.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Deion Sanders on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st down, Rodgers. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton.
Good one.
T.Y. Hilton, nobody to beat. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. T.Y. Hilton, 73 yards. And the Pats have taken the early lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
For the most part, it does.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. First carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Breeze now. Going deep for Diggs. It's caught inside the 25. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 71 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted, and now, with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. And Hester content to hold on to this one and bring it out to the 25. They'll start here with Jackson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Breeze. And that is incomplete. Devin Hester, the intended receiver. And now it'll be 3rd down.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a 1st down.
42-yard line.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. Uh-oh, touchdown, Titans. Leonard Fournette, 52 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing
like playing against you.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
That's how it always come back.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Well, the 2nd down throw on target. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
45-yard line.
Wrong button. One second.
To throw is Rodgers. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Reggie White, what a force. Got back there for the sack.
That's on you.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there.
Far from them.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Rodgers under pressure, and he'll go down.
That's all.
Second one, what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Trey Flowers, he's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here, back-to-back sacks.
They fix your shit.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Yeah.
Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, they'll spot him right in midfield at the 50. A heck of a play there on third down, but amazingly, they're still short for fourth. They're going to line up to go for this on fourth down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Finds his target. It's Gates. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth.
That shit's bad.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
DDFO? You want to play in the morning?
And again, it's Rodgers.
Oh,
Caught by Gates, left side. And he
I'll be back
stopped
until
right
Friday.
at the 25 after a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Advance is Thursday.
Rodgers again now.
I mean, I can bring my system with me, but they'll guarantee the type of connection I'll have at the hotel. So I'll be at the casino. Leaving at
2
2
minutes to
o'clock.
play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Oh,
Escaping
my
the
goodness.
pressure right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case
Oh,
of
no, I
being
was
a
triangle,
little
my
bit too
bad.
greedy
That's what it was.
with the opportunity to put points on the board.
I was a
But
slut.
give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key
No, I was
play.
just fought on the left side. Oh, yeah, that was me.
They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11.
Yeah. The one that did the zig?
First, and that'll make it second down.
Yeah, that was me.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think
You see that bullshit I was talking about, Black? That game? $89.
To throw on second and 6. Breeze. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 16 yards of first down. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget.
It's a shooter.
His first catch, first time they targeted
I think
him.
it's
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
No, it's first
Because
person.
those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way,
I can't remember.
not only is it a big
Something
catch,
like-
it's a first down.
Something ground or something.
Fournette, a first down carry. Even with that broken tackle, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30. 2 yards on the carry.
I tried playing SoCom, that didn't work.
Brings up second and 8.
Yeah.
Now Breeze. Going deep for Diggs. He rifles one that's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off.
Come on, $89. I ain't never even heard of it.
When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Caught left side by Hilton. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Yeah, right.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
If it was third person, I might think about it, but.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. To try again after the sack. Rodgers on the right side. It's Hilton with a catch.
That's just the start, baby!
All the way in. Touchdown, New England. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdowns.
And I saw at the SoCom thing, it's data type thing that's on the computer.
What a great way to end the half.
And a great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A final shot before half for Breeze. Going deep. It's caught inside the 25.
Thank you.
And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter.
But
this is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back, Charles and I
played the video. I don't like the way it looked.
Quarter number 3.
Like PS3 almost.
The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. Pulls it in at
come out that much already.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
$120 right off the gate.
Their own 21-yard line.
Yeah.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up. Down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Well, this has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a 1-score game here in the second half. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down.
They had another game like that.
Is they take a little time
Nowhere
to
close.
develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on
With
3rd down.
Texans.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. The
Oh
attempt
my
on the
goodness.
dive, and he has it. What a catch. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the 1st.
A Hall of Fame coach once said, there are no medals for trying. And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or 2. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out.
No
2
mind
first
did.
downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
Now this time, Breeze will throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about
I know you
how
got
they
the quick
think
reflexes
so they
too.
can be in the right position, to be in the right spot, as he was there, to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Damn.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right?
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Breeze. And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Hunter Henry brings it in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 big yards on
Yeah, when I try to log in the damn SOCOM, it made me download some pack. I downloaded that, and then it said the servers are down after trying to start the game.
Of course, at Cal, and I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a
That should be good.
Patriot touchdown.
What do we do to the left?
From 17 yards out. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance.
Yeah.
Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone.
When I saw
That's what
it
it's
kept
all
looking.
about.
Fielded in the end zone.
When I saw it looked the same, that's why I started doing the same. Oh my goodness, give me that hit.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 19.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert
I
themselves
thought that
here.
was a pick. I'm already going the other direction.
Down at the 23-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. This one taken in by Hester. And he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Add this gain to the last one, and they move the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis.
Bike life is only about the bike life.
Starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number. And it's caught in the end zone.
That's just a
Touchdown, Tennessee.
How is he buying
George Kittle there to make the grab. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit.
Josh Lambo.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this game, a good portion of it was trying to prepare for him because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
And a lot of times around the goal line, they know it's going to him. It's just so hard to stop.
And that's where it really becomes difficult because you're exactly right. They know it's going to him, yet they still can't stop it. That tells you when you're a dominant player.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
We go after 2 clock.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Gates has it over the middle. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Throwing is Rodgers. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Practice
it's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
He was playing his dude's last game. This dude pitched it out of the Heisman formation. In the backfield, I swear it was backwards. I hit triangle to catch it, and for whatever reason, my dude batted down. They don't call a fumble.
And incomplete. Gates, the intended receiver there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Rodgers looking to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's over the line and into the end zone.
I forgot to see if that damn flea flicker still worked when I was playing it earlier.
And the Patriots add on to their lead.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the
corner ladder instead of a hooking ladder.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got. They got to sit back, and they have a long long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Breeze now on first down.
Yep.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked
off at the 25. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before. And right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offense coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field.
Actually, what is the flea flicker on PS4 matter? I couldn't complete the damn pass when I was trying to do it, though.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs, and if you're over on the bench with your defensive mate, you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change. You got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Saying their fans here are stunned would be an understatement. Things in this wild card round have not gone according to plan.
That's definitely the case. That's mine.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Lawyer Malone. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter.
At the 6-yard line.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest, you'll take the week off, get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are hot and ready to go.
Taken in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach,
got your oldest jerseys out here.
To go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
Damn it.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And able to get this across the 20
couldn't
before
change the
going
field
out of
goal.
bounds.
I didn't
A
feel
good
like they
run
were
there
doing
on
much.
first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Running with Kamara.
And he had him.
Room here to run. And he gets this all the way down to the Patriots' 38-yard line. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
I thought I had it.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target, and he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Now a first down carry. It's
Kamara. You saw when I was playing?
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Chargers.
And I'm sitting there hitting triangle too, man.
On their opening drive.
That's how it's been like that for all damn day.
The only score we'll see today, but to jump out like that, very good.
Yeah, everyone wants to set the pace. You know, in a game like this, you want people chasing you. You don't want to be the team chasing them. That's exactly what they did.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Give him no
This
damn
one
sense
fielded
half
at the
the time.
5. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Stupid ass game.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they worked this well upfield across the 45. He got 29 yards that time. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game.
Yeah,
now can they
play.
continue to feed off that? So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
That damn Bucks
And
dude,
that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold
Glad
on
right
to
beat
that
him
one.
because,
It's 2nd down.
That one was all about the defender
He's
making
annoying
life
as fuck.
difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football
He's
through all
annoying
that
as fuck.
contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
I'm sure I'll be playing him soon though. But he has this glitch where he goes in motion and you're a man. Excuse me. He hikes it just as he gets to the tackle, and for whatever reason the dude playing the outside corner, he just sits there no matter what, and that wide receiver goes wide open. The guy who comes in motion, he stops, doesn't move at all. So it confuses the damn cornerback. But I've seen him do that in a few different formations.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
You know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you run into big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Bunch of leagues like that right now.
24-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again.
RPO.
2nd and 10. Kamara. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Pass committed.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Jackson.
Rodgers pass.
Neither one of them is good at
by
using
the
skills.
Patriots. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Appreciate it.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Throw it at him. You might call pass interference.
Throwing again. Rodgers. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Here's Rodgers. The Charger D making things difficult, and it's 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays.
He's on league way the
I have to
Texans.
admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
They failed once in this spot earlier,
There's
but
a lot
the
of
offense will
that
stay
game.
out to go for it on 4th down. And again, it's Rodgers. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Yep.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Rodgers again now. That is caught at the 7. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Take your time if you score, man.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and
you
goal.
Do a fullback dive. I'll wait until after.
In these situations, I want him back.
For the 2-minute
who
warning.
can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And this time he is in. Austin Eckler taking it in. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. They were able to stop him at the line on 1st down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination. And they got it done on the 2nd try.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Another attempt now from 5 yards further back. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
The game at 7.
You're good.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Pretty sure.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out. Right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
RPO coming.
On the ground, Kamara. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
And there was some of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
Oh, they got booted? That sucks.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. A reminder, as we go all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Now Kamara. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be enough.
I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. He'll look deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
That's bad.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got it. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Chargers 14, Patriots 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now Austin Eckler on the return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
You ain't got to tell me. Lamar Jackson got pushed tonight and he fumbled.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
And a Patriot 1st down.
Nope. Me too. If I want to stay in the game.
Rodgers now on 1st down. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
I'm going in the half.
Picked off at the 11. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They score right after you got disconnected. Well, not that same play, but
you think we're just going to see a knee,
they drove down the field.
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there.
I had a dude covered that was doing the usual stuff, but then
going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
I dropped it. But yeah, the user was covered. And he did a playmaker. Changed all the dude's thing, and he ended up scoring.
We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
And we're down 7 at the half.
Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. Taken in at the 3. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
At the line, ready to go. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field. Certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup. From the gun, Rodgers. And he's got his man on the out route. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On play action. Now Rodgers. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. He finds an opening past the 40. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there out of Kamara. 58 yards. So you got the lead here in the second half. Obviously, you love big runs like that at any time. Here, you really like it.
And how about the confidence that's being exhibited by that offense now? They don't care what you're lining up doing on the defensive side. They want the big fella to carry the football and carry it often.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the interception by the Chargers D leads to a touchdown.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes.
Put these names on the bigger versions.
I love their approach.
Trying to get that extra money.
Kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Yeah, if it was going towards Jackie Robinson's family, yeah, I put in on it, but it's not.
He'll be out of bounds here.
Same thing with the Kobe edition.
The 24.
Just trying to get money out of people.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator.
And got his man complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34.
42 yards on the play.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Another run here with Sanders. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get back into this football game. They'll run with Sanders, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Patriots have cut it back within a score. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
After the touchdown pass to kick it away.
They got a lot of speed.
This will be a touchback as that sails.
Offense and defense. I think they have a bunch of 94 speed cornerbacks. 94 plus, I should say.
The Charger drive about to get going, and their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Heated.
Operating from the gun. Rodgers going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
Yep.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots.
I've seen
It's
them.
just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
How's Gilmore at?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
If you let it, you can do even worse.
From the gun, Rodgers.
Wow.
For Sanders here on the deep ball.
How does that even happen?
Inside
This game is stupid.
Touchdown, LA.
Perfect coverage called. I send the spy. What happens? The dude covering Deion Sanders leaves him when I have a spy.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown
Leave him
drive.
by
It seemed like
himself.
they may be getting up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. To throw again.
He ain't going nowhere.
And on the catch right side, this is Sanders.
Yeah, he's
He'll be out right at the 35. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
He's the number one special teams person.
Like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Damn sure don't.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up fourth down.
Yep, every time.
Rodgers to throw for it on fourth. Eluding the pressure right. He finds Beckham complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. Buying time to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good.
6.
That one falls incomplete.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. On play action, Rodgers. Flushed out right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this, when I think the part of their plan was to hit him over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down.
Yeah.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. 20, 10, 5, and he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for a touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35, Patriots 14.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Bless you.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Now a dump off here complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Patriot first down.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning. Rodgers now on first down. And this incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick, and it's 3rd down. I guess at this point, Charles, heck, why not take some shots?
I would agree with that totally, because a big play can't hurt at all. Heck, you might get a pass interference call out of it. Somehow the ball might get tipped up and you come down with it. Might not do too much for the result of the game, but it could add to your stats.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these.
Nope, that's over. What quarter you in? Shit, are you in the game too, Black? Shit, we can get it now if you want.